The 2004 NBA Rookie of the Year race was one of the tightest in NBA history. Everyone knows that the 2003 NBA draft will go down as one of the best in NBA history for having some of the best talent in the lottery and some not so great choices made by different organizations. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I essentially only post NBA related videos, so if that interests you, it would mean a lot if you'd subscribe to the channel. We're still super small, so every subscriber means a lot. If you enjoyed this video, leaving a like would help out a lot for it to reach more new people who like basketball just as much as you do. Leave a comment letting me know what you think of the video, and if you have any questions or concerns, or if you have any other video ideas you'd like to see me create into videos. I respond to everyone, so don't hesitate to leave a comment. I'll make sure to respond. The 2003 draft produced a very intense 2004 Rookie of the Year race, which featured Chris Bosh, Dwayne Wade, Carmelo Anthony, and LeBron James. Ultimately, it came down to LeBron James and Carmelo Anthony as the best rookies of the class, fighting to take home their first major NBA award. Both LeBron and Carmelo Anthony had won Rookie of the Month in their respected conferences, but ultimately LeBron pulled away, and still to this day, Carmelo Anthony remains the only player in NBA history to win Conference Rookie of the Month each month, yet still falls short on winning the Rookie of the Year, as LeBron ultimately won it, receiving 78 out of the 118 first place votes, with Carmelo Anthony receiving the other 40. At the end of the day, whether you believed Carmelo Anthony or LeBron James deserved to win it, I respect it because it can be seen from both sides. It could have gone either way, hence why it was a close race. But in today's video, I'll explain why Carmelo Anthony should have got the edge over LeBron James and ultimately win the 2004 Rookie of the Year award. If we have a look at their statistics, we'll see how close they were numbers wise. Carmelo Anthony played all 82 games with the Nuggets and averaged 21 points per game, 2.8 assists, 6.1 rebounds, 1.2 steals, and half a block. With those numbers in mind, let's have a look at LeBron's. LeBron James played 3 less games than Carmelo Anthony, so 79 total games. He averaged 20.9 points, so 0.1 less than Carmelo Anthony, 5.9 assists, 5.5 rebounds, 1.6 steals, and 0.7 blocks. For their percentages, I think looking at a graph will make it much easier, so let's have a look. Carmelo Anthony beats LeBron in field goal percentage by 1% at 43%. Carmelo also shot from behind the arc at a better percentage compared to LeBron, 32% and 29% respectively. And the same goes with their free throw percentages, which saw Carmelo Anthony average 78% from the line, while LeBron only averaged 75%. Melo also had a better effective field goal percentage than LeBron by 1% at 45%, and he also had a better true shooting percentage at 51% compared to LeBron's 49%. Carmelo essentially beats LeBron in every category percentage-wise, but you have to take those numbers with a grain of salt because Carmelo also attempted 1 less field goal than LeBron at 17.9, while LeBron had 18.9 a game. Melo made 7.6 of those attempts a game, while LeBron made 7.9 a game. Now I know those were a lot of numbers that all just came out of nowhere, but let me try to explain. Carmelo Anthony and LeBron James averaged roughly the same statistics. LeBron did average about 3 more assists though, so I guess that's something. However, Carmelo Anthony beats LeBron in every category percentage-wise, not by a lot, but still enough to beat LeBron. There are a few important numbers that we should have a look at, but to save us both the time, I'll put them up on the screen right now. Carmelo Anthony has both a better net offensive and defensive rating when compared to LeBron's. Carmelo Anthony also has a better offensive win shares rating, but a lower defensive win shares rating when compared to LeBron. LeBron's PER was also greater than Carmelo's, but Carmelo's total win shares bested LeBron's. I promise those were the last of the numbers. Like stated before, I'd say Carmelo Anthony takes the overall edge when we have a look at statistics alone. Percentage-wise, he was doing a lot better than LeBron, and the same can be said for most of his ratings. The actual statistics were so similar that I don't think anyone really wins that section. But now let's have a look at another aspect of the game, their actual team improvements. Here are the standings of both the Eastern and Western Conference from the 02-03 season. Both the Cavaliers and the Nuggets finished with the 2 worst overall records in the 2003 NBA season, each squad only having 17 wins to their name. Now here are the standings after LeBron James and Carmelo Anthony are done their rookie seasons. The Denver Nuggets were able to finish with an overall record of 43-39, grabbing the 8th seed in a loaded Western Conference. This means that the team improved by 26 wins from the 03 season to 04. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they finished with an overall record of 35 wins and 47 losses, improving by 18 wins. This wasn't enough to make the playoffs as they ended up being the 9th seed. Many people like to fall back on the idea that Carmelo Anthony had a better roster, which I'll get to in a minute. But despite that, the total win shares show Melo still produced more wins than LeBron did. And yes, I know this stat is a little flawed, but I'll be touching up on that right now. Saying Carmelo Anthony had a better team is just stating the obvious. The signing of Andre Miller really gave the Nuggets a boost in the 04 season, and guys like Marcus Camby and Nene played big roles as well. Again, Melo certainly had a better, deeper team, but let's not act like LeBron had a drastically worse team that season. The Cavs still had guys like Carlos Boozer and Zydrunas Ilgauskas, and both Melo and LeBron finished third in their overall team's win shares that season. And yes, LeBron's VORP was nearly double of what Melo's was, but that's just proving the fact that LeBron didn't have much help. Conferences should also be in consideration. There's no denying that the Western Conference was much better and more competitive than the Eastern Conference. To put things into perspective, the Miami Heat, the 4th seed in the Eastern Conference, would have missed the playoffs if they were in the Western Conference. I mean, I would say more stats and all, but I don't feel the need to. The West was clearly better and more challenging than the East was that season. When it comes down to it, win shares is a solid way to look at things here. Melo had 6.1 win shares compared to LeBron's 5.1 in their rookie season. Now yes, this is a bit unfair considering win shares are more of an offensive stat, but LeBron and Melo's defensive win shares were only 0.2 apart, and their overall defensive abilities weren't as far as you think. LeBron still had a lot of growing to do, and Melo was putting more of an effort into defense, and he had more athleticism than he's had in the past decade. Although Carmelo Anthony certainly had a narrative, there's no doubt that LeBron's narrative was much stronger. Melo was looked at as a young stud for Denver, but LeBron was the hometown hero for Cleveland and the supposed chosen one. Keep in mind the media are part of the voting process for the Rookie of the Year, and the media loves a good story. Everyone knows narrative shouldn't play a factor when deciding an award, but it does, and in this instance, it did. In such a close race, I really do believe the narrative is what gave LeBron the edge against Carmelo Anthony. Before we wrap things up with this video, I just wanted to remind you to leave a like on the video because if you've made it this far, it probably means you're enjoying it. Subscribe to get notified whenever I post, which is daily, and as always leave a comment letting me know what you think of the video and if you have any other video ideas you'd like to see me create. I appreciate every single one of you guys supporting me on this journey, and now let's wrap things up. It's clear that LeBron has had a much better career than Carmelo Anthony. Although his has been great as well, let's not factor this in because it's irrelevant. The Rookie of the Year award has absolutely nothing to do with what occurred in the seasons after their rookie season. If we're solely looking at their rookie campaigns, I believe Carmelo Anthony deserved the 2004 Rookie of the Year award. That's not to say LeBron didn't deserve it either. One exclusive club that LeBron was able to join was averaging 20 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists in his rookie season, joining only Michael Jordan and Oscar Robertson at the time. Only 2 other players have been able to join this club after LeBron, and those 2 are Tyreke Evans and Luka Doncic. I wouldn't have minded if Carmelo Anthony and LeBron James shared the award either. It's not like it hasn't happened before. Grant Hill and Jason Kidd did it in 1995, and Elton Brand and Steve Francis did it in 2000. Yes, LeBron was more of a complete player at the time, and he didn't have much help, but Carmelo Anthony actually made the playoffs unlike LeBron that season, and he did it in a much tougher conference. Plus, I really do believe people don't realize how much closer their defensive abilities were that year. LeBron was better for sure, but not nearly as wide of a margin as people think. Melo also had a higher win share than LeBron that season, and it was clear that he was a better offensive player that year. I respect your opinion if you say LeBron deserved it and that the voters got it right, as it was very close between the two, and I'm honestly surprised that this isn't more of a debate. But that's why I believe Carmelo Anthony deserved the 2004 Rookie of the Year. And now I leave it up to you guys. Let me know in the comment section down below if Carmelo Anthony should have won the Rookie of the Year over LeBron James, as well as what you think of the video. I'll be sure to respond to any comments that you leave. And as always, leave a like on this video if you've made it this far, and subscribe to get notified when the best basketball content drops. And as always, until next time, cheers.